What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me today. Now, in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and try to complete this painting. I know I'm gonna post it in a couple weeks or a couple days, mainly because I've been kind of like busy with work and just basic with life. So, yeah, I'm hoping that today I get to finish this painting and it comes out a little bit better than before. So the plan is to kind of add somewhat of highlights, or an attempt to. Now, for this painting, you guys may not like it, and I may kind of agree with you. I kind of do in some way, because I kind of don't like it entirely, not so much. But I like the fact that I attempted it to make this painting, and I think that's all that matters to me. Now, just to clarify some things just before I move on with this video, I'm not gonna do like a how-to or what to do like for the painting. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm just gonna give you some tips and a little bit of advice here and there to what I think might be helpful for you guys. If you don't think that's entirely helpful, or you think it's completely wrong, then I'm open to constructive criticism, suggestions, anything to improve my painting. And obviously in this painting is not highly realistic. It's just something more of like, I just want to paint and go ahead and like show you my process of this painting. Now, I do kind of like it. It's slowly getting to me. It's slowly rubbing on me. So originally I didn't like it because of the way it came out, but then slowly it's kind of all right. Now, for those of you who are like professionals at this painting, and like don't entirely like the way it came out, or you think it could be better or you could do it better, by all means, I feel free to go ahead and make it a lot better than what I have right now. I'm aware that I need to work on color theory and oil a lot more, which hence why I have this little sketch pad. Oh, this is the thing that I bought. I'm using the watercolor notepad, mainly because like I think it might be really helpful with oil paints. I don't really want to buy a bunch of canvases here and there. See, right now I have a canvas right here next to it on the side because I'm gonna work on a different painting. But yeah, I just figured that having a notepad or a sketch pad, or this one specifically, will be really helpful for me in the future. That way I don't have to like continuously buy a bunch of canvases and then not waste up space, but like accumulate too much stuff. And I think having this sketch pad is just the best way for me to kind of see my own progress throughout time. Now, another thing is that I'm somewhat of a beginner with oils. I did get some like advice from teachers in the past, so I'm not fully aware 100%, but like I know here and there, a little bit here and there. So yeah, I guess that's it for what I'm gonna say in terms of like my private life. Oh, rephrase. Let me go back. So in terms of my private life, I had bought like a new camera, so that way in the future I get to do a lot more better camera quality. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. So, and in terms of studio, I don't really have like a studio. I'm literally doing it in the kitchen, so you don't get to see much, but I mean, it's not like you get to see everything here. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna grab a little bit of paint. I already mixed the colors. I mixed what did I mix? Oh, Alizarin Crimson, and then Ultramarine Blue and Titanium White to get that little somewhat of a highlight sunlight tone. So I'm just gonna add it like here and there, not everywhere. Obviously it's completely dry because like you can see me touching this here and it's not smearing. So yeah, the only thing that's kind of wet is this paintbrush with oil paint here. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and start adding this here. See how it comes out. Oh, for some reason, like I think that staying quiet when I paint helps me with the lines a lot more. Wow. Okay, now let's go ahead and outline this. This is meant to be a petal here. If you can't tell, I'm so sorry for my poor art skills. But I like painting. And that's the main point of me starting this, I guess you could say. You guys are probably gonna suggest that I should use like a little thinner brush, but honestly, I think I don't mind using this one. Now let's go ahead and add this bottom part here. It looks slightly better than before. So. Okay, going back to what I was saying about my private life. So yeah, I bought a new camera so I can go ahead and do more vlogging videos in the future, which I really would love to do, and just show you what I paint too. Also, in the future, I'm gonna go ahead and do like a little introduction, like a proper introduction. I feel like I just started off painting, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that just to introduce myself to all of you guys and who I am, and I guess my little background and how I got into painting and art. Oh, look at that. It looks nice. I like it. I feel like I'm holding my breath right now. As if like that's kind of like helping stability. Oh, okay, so this part here, you can see here that it's like a little bit darker. That's supposed to be like the shadow part, or like where it's caving in. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and add light tones, a light color here. And I'm supposed to do this, but I'm going to do it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some more over here. Honestly, I'm trying to make it a little bit better than how it was. So now, since I'm adding more oil paint right now, it'll probably take like a full night for it to fully dry, because that's what I'm noticing right now. So it's not that bad. Do little waves here. Okay, it's not another petal there. I think I'm also gonna add a darker tone, but like right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do lighter tones over here too. Excuse for like the background noise. I'm trying to find, like I said, a studio so that way I can paint a little bit more quietly. Okay, so I'm adding more lighter tones here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add over here, down here, right there. So it can look a little bit brighter. Honestly, it looks better than before. I think I'm going to go ahead and add titanium white and mix it with ultramarine blue. And then I'm going to add it just simply so I can see how it's going to look. Oops. Don't worry, I can fix that. I can fix that. As Bob Ross says, happy little accidents. Or perhaps maybe this is a big accident. Oop. Mixing it on the canvas. Okay, so this part here is like already wet. It's previously added the light purple, and then right here on top of it I'm adding the titanium mixed with ultramarine blue, which made this kind of like this grayish tone here, which I don't mind, honestly. So one thing I would say, since I'm using linseed oil and paint thinner, it does smell really bad. So I suggest for you guys, if you guys do plan to use the one that has the picture of Mona Lisa paint thinner, for you to wear a mask, because it smells so bad and it's pretty strong. Okay, so look right here on this paintbrush. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, right there. It just focused on the brush. Okay, so on the tip, it's not entirely, how do I put this? It's not entirely new, you can tell, because I've used it so many times. It's like splitting apart, and all the paint is already accumulated towards the center of the paintbrush, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and clean it off with paint thinner. That's the reason why I have paint thinner, to kind of like remove excess oil paints, and that way I can get new ones so it doesn't get entirely muddy. But after kind of painting all this, it already still looks muddy, not gonna lie. So still needs a little bit working here and there. Anyways, moving on to completing this painting. Oh, also, I know I have like this thing around it. I plan to remove it at the end. Not right now, but towards the end. Why? Just because. I think I just got used to it, honestly. The reason why I put it there, I added this thick tape around it so that the paint can look a little bit cleaner and can have like a border around it. I know in the past when I took art classes and they would often critique my work, one of the things that they told me or they suggested for me to work on was to clean my paintings or clean around it so it can look a little bit more presentable. You wouldn't want to have like excess paint like going around the border, or like it just doesn't look right. It doesn't seem right, unless that's what you're going for and that's something your client or someone else suggested for you, or it was like a somewhat request, then by all means, like, go for it, you know. But like in terms of like what I want to work on is, you know, cleanness and making it a little bit neater, and obviously make it look somewhat realistic in here. Okay. So look, I have excess. It looks more bluish now, so I have excess of that paint. I'm gonna add like little dots here because like there's like a little pollen here and there. I'm gonna go ahead and mix blue with the purple so it can be a little bit darker. I have the crimson still there right here, so I still have like part of it there. I want to make it a little bit darker so that way I can add more stuff here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix this little part here so it can look more of a petal. If it doesn't look like a petal right now, it's okay. There was an attempt. An attempt was made. So yes, judge me all you want. But I promise you, I will get better in the future. Not now, but we'll be working on it. Alrighty. It looks a lot better than I expected. At least to me. Okay, right here, I'm gonna add titanium white and a little bit of blue, and just add like a little highlight here. Highlights here, a little more too, more titanium white. And it's gonna be on top of the areas that I've already painted on. See? If that made sense. This one, I really like the way this one came out. I like the bluish tone. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it so it can match everything else around it. Not bad. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this, and I'm gonna cover it. And then for this part there, I had more ultramarine blue, a little more purple as well, so it can be darker. So I can have like that. Yes, there you go, the shadow. Okay. Alright then. I guess that's about it. I am finished with this painting so far. Perhaps in the future I will probably like make edits in there, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and stop and say it's complete. For just a little bit, explain a little bit better to what this is supposed to look like. This is supposed to be like a petal here, and like a little flowers growing out of the leaves here. This is a leaf here. It's another leaf. And then this is supposed to be dirt around here. Now this grayish, darkest part here, not this part, I'm sorry, that's the lightest part. This part here, it's supposed to be the pot, and this is the dirt that's inside the pot, or the flower plant. Now right here, it's supposed to be like the whitest part where the light's hitting. I was trying to make it like highlights here, or not, like trying to fix it and make changes. But anyways, yeah, this is supposed to be like a little pot. Okay, so since I am done with this painting, for the final thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do is remove the tape. This is what I usually do. So I try to pull it out as slowly as I can because I really don't want to rip the painting. And you can see I'm struggling. Okay, this part is fine. Like, it's not that bad. You see how clean that is? It's so nice. That's what I was going for. Look, see? It's pretty. Wow. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you can see this, but I already see some smearing here, which is okay. I am not crying about it, not complaining, because it came out alright. Like I said, I am done with this painting. I already added like somewhat the highlights in the background, which was like what I intended to do to begin with. Sorry, I had to lift the painting so I can remove the tape that's here. I really don't want to smear anything because, like I said, it takes a while to dry. So yeah. Oopsies. Okay. All right. So thank you for watching for my third part of this video. If you want to continue watching more of like what I do, like an art process or me talking, I'm gonna go ahead and do more of those, so I'm kind of excited for the future. So yeah, thank you for watching for this third part of this flower painting. In my second video, I know I tried to complete it, but I was forcibly cut off due to technical issues. So that's my reasoning behind what had happened. But anyways, I'm so glad that I got to finish this painting. I'm kind of done with it. Like I said, in the future, I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix it up, make it a lot better once I improve my skills. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it as it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign it in the back. If you guys want to see this painting, go ahead and follow my Instagram, and if you like this video, go ahead and like it and subscribe if you want to watch more of me and my art journey, I guess you could say. All right, that's it for now. Thank you. Bye.